the 6th Asia-Pacific Forum on Development and Gender. The Korean Women's Development Institute hosted the 6th Asia-Pacific Forum on Development and Gender and the 92nd Women's Policy Forum, entitled Achieving Gender Equality Within Beijing Plus 20 and Post-2015 Framework, Opportunities and Challenges, on Tuesday, 16th December 2014. The forum was sponsored by the Gender Equality and Family Committee at the National Assembly and the Ministry of Gender Equality and Family of the Republic of Korea.
Distinguished speaker from OECD.
In her opening remark, the president of KWDI, Myun-sun Lee, pointed out the significance of hosting this forum by stating that South Korea has been expanding efforts to support gender equality and women's empowerment in its development assistance since its membership into OECD Development Assistance Committee, DAC, in 2009. She also added that KWDI has played key roles in leading discussions and provided policy recommendations on gender mainstreaming in South Korea's ODA. She concluded her remarks by emphasizing that through this forum, we can together discuss various international agenda for realizing gender equality. By reflecting the implementation assessment of Beijing Plus 20 and post-2015 development, the forum reviewed the 20 years' achievements of the Beijing Declaration and Platform for Action and explored future tasks in line with the post-2015 development framework. By inviting gender experts from OECD, UN Women, UNESCAP, and APWLD, an international NGO, the forum was planned to serve as a venue to assess the progress being made on Beijing Plus 20 and an arena to stimulate discussion in the Asia-Pacific region for the purpose of the integration of gender topics in the post-2015 development agenda. This forum consisted of keynote speech, presentations, and discussions. Emily Esplin, who is a policy analyst at the Gender Equality and Women's Rights, Global Policies and Partnerships Division of Development Cooperation, Directorate, OECD, delivered a keynote speech entitled Realizing the Promise of the Beijing Platform for Action, Defining the Ambitious Agenda for Achieving Gender Equality in a Post-2015 World. Anna Karen Jatfers, Regional Program Manager for Ending Violence Against Women at the UN Women Regional Office for Asia and the Pacific, delivered a keynote speech entitled Ending Violence Against Women, Prospects in the Post-2015 Framework. The main session was comprised of 3 presentations and moderated by Dr. Hae-Soo Shin, representative at the Korea Center for UN Human Rights Policy. The first presenter was Chai Chai, Chief of Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment Section at the Social Development Division of UNESCAP. She delivered a presentation entitled The Asia-Pacific Regional Review of the Beijing Plus 20. The second presenter, Tessa Khan, who is a program officer at the Asia-Pacific Forum on Women, Law and Development, APWLD, presented on Beijing Plus 20 and Post-2015 Framework from Civil Society Perspective, Achievements and Challenges. Lastly, Eun Kyung Kim, head of the Center for International Cooperation and Development at KWDI, delivered a presentation entitled The Role of Korea for Gender Equality in the Asia-Pacific Region. The presentations were followed by scintillating discussions by 4 experts from gender and development fields. The discussants were Eun Jung-chae, Director of International Cooperation Division at the Ministry of Gender Equality and Family of Korea, Young-suk Cho, Director of International Solidarity Center at the Korea Women's Association United, Tae-kyun Kim, Professor of the Graduate School of International Studies at Seoul National University of Korea, and Soo-yeon Lee, Director at the Center for Gender Equality Policy at KWDI, participated in the discussion. As a member of OECD Development Assistance Committee, DAC, and rapidly emerging development cooperation partner, South Korea has been expanding efforts to support gender equality and women's empowerment internationally. To reflect the South Korean government's commitments, KWDI has led discussions and provided policy recommendations on gender mainstreaming, both domestically and internationally. As a part of such effort, the International Cooperation Team of KWDI has been hosting the Asia-Pacific Forum on Development and Gender, or AP Forum in short, since 2009. It is an annual international conference held by KWDI with an objective of mainstreaming gender in development assistance. The forum also supports implementation of the MDGs for gender equality among the Korean government, NGOs, and bilateral, multilateral donor agencies.
Violence against women is the most common human rights violation in the world. It is an obstacle to gender equality, development, and peace.
The highlight is the Asia-Pacific Beijing +20 Review Conference, which was held in November this year.
But they're for a lack of implementation by governments. And so we really feel that the focus needs to be on ensuring not only accountability for political commitments that already exist, but for new standards that will emerge in the coming year.
And this will require that progressive governments around the world work together and continue to make gender equality a non-negotiable.